Okay, got it. Live stream. All right. 1 second. Joey, you have to fellas, you hear me?
Yes,
Does
Rebbe, you can hear you.
everybody hear
Sorry, I
me?
couldn't answer while I was doing the live stream, but what was the
All right.
question, Rebbe?
No, can you? I don't know. Is something is not okay now? Okay, fine. All right.
I'm still here also, Rebbe. We definitely hear and see you.
Okay, good. Participants 9. All right. I don't know why I don't see. They haven't new now. I only see the participants in Mamish on the screen itself, not on the side. All right, Joey, maybe you'll look through that afterwards. Okay, so there's a group here, so let me go. Let's get started. Let's get started. It's not an easy time now in Eretz Israel. That everybody knows, I'm sure. Last night they sort of made an announcement that once again the tanks have been going in and coming out, going in and coming out. There have been all kinds of bombings and all kinds of attacks. Last night they sort of made an announcement that this time the tanks are going in, they're not coming out. Some will come out, some will stay in, others will come in. So they're doing it in a way that it was definitely b'chokhmah that they didn't make it a huge thing that the whole world would say, oh, now it's happened. They did it quietly. If that could have happened, but the boys are there. The boys are there, and it's a difficult situation, and we have to daven. We have to do something. What can we do? What can we do? The boys are there. Our fellows are there. They're in they know exactly what they're doing. I think that right now it's the most skillful and the most trained that are there, but more and more are coming in. What can we do? What can we do? Kol Yisrael Reign Zeh B'Zeh. What can we do? What can we do to help? What can we do? So I asked myself this question. I thought about it a little bit. And I decided.
Open. I looked at it.
Can somebody over there needs to mute himself or herself, please? Okay. So I decided like this. I decided I'm going to do something different. I'm going to start off with something a little bit different. I'm going to find the 10 commandments of harmony at home. How one should live his life in such a way that he has beautiful, special harmony with his wife and family. Okay? Now, for sure, most of you fellows are doing all these 10. They're not going to be chidushim. They're not going to be difficult things. But maybe that might be one that could use a chizuk. Maybe there could be one of the 10 that you could do more to get it. And if that's the case, then we've done something. If each person would do that extra thing, or maybe just add on to something he's already doing, if each person would do that, so then we have all the alumni doing something for the sake of the boys that are risking their lives to protect us. That's something special. That's something special. So let's go now with the 10 commandments of harmony at home. The 10. Okay, first one. Your relationship with your wife. You have to ohev her gegufo, umachabed her yosef meguf. You have to love your wife as you love yourself. And by the way, it's very important because not all Nevei guys love themselves. They should, but none of the old days Nevei guys love themselves. You have to love yourself. You have to know yourself. Lech lecho, go to yourself, know yourself, right? You have to know yourself. You have to appreciate yourself, right? You have to know your wife. You have to appreciate her, and you have to give her kavod, treat her with respect and honor and kavod, even more than you would have hoped for yourself. That's the first one. One, ohev gufo, chabed yosin gufo. Second of all, is very important. Speak gently. Always speak gently. Never raise your voice. It's a different world. It's a different world when you always speak gently and you never raise your voice. Guys, I don't see, my screen is very different for some reason. Are you there? Are you listening?
Yep, we're here.
Yes,
We
boss.
can hear Rebbe. We can hear Rebbe.
Yeah.
Rebbe, we're
We
with
We
you.
hear
We want to
every
raise our
word.
voices.
We hear every word.
Oh, that's I asked you to raise your voice. Thank you.
We're listening intently. We all need to hear it.
Okay, terrific. Okay, speak gently, never raise your voice is number 2. And it's a different world, because when you raise your voice, you sort of lose control of what you're saying, and the little bit of kas gets in, and chas v'shalom that can destroy everything. Speak gently and never raise your voice unless you're making a Zoom. Okay, now 3. Your wife and children should. It's one thing you got to learn. You have a chavrusa, but they should know that you're going to learn. They should see you going out to learn, right? Sometimes you just have to tell them, I'm going now. Sometimes you walk outside with a Gemara or a Chumash, so they know you're going. But you say you're going now, you have a chavrusa going now to learn, to the Beis Medrash, you're going to learn, right? They should know, they should see, they should be aware that you're going to learn. That's very important, because it's a whole different attitude in the home, to different atmosphere if you're going to learn. Number 3. Okay. Number 4. Yeah. There's time for sports. There's time for relaxation. There's time for recreation. That's good, right? But if you have a kviyas in learning, and if you don't, it's a problem. You have a kviyas in learning. Keep that kviyas, right? The sports may be very important, but not enough to be mevatel the kviyas. The kviyas, and this, again, the family has to know it, that right, there was a real great guf thing today, but I have my kviyas with my chavrusa. I'll go later. Right now, I have the kviyas with the chavrusa, and afterwards, we'll see about putting some balls, about the golf game. You have a kviyas, keep your kviyas, and let the world know, that your family know that comes first. You're keeping kviyas. Okay, number 5. At your Torah, at your home on Shabbos, say a machshava, an idea, say a devar Torah. There has to be Torah at the table. It's not enough, you're going to sing Zmiris and everybody, yeah. No, you have to have Torah at the table. You say a devar Torah, get your children to say divrei Torah, right? Listen to them, communicate with them, respond to them, right? You have to say a devar Torah. And the Shabbos table has to be special. Okay, that's number 5. Number 6, and this is one I think a lot of us could use chizuk in, compliment your wife. Compliment your wife. It's not enough. Of course she knows that you appreciate that the soup was great. Of course she knows that you appreciate the work she did, to prepare Shabbos. Of course she knows that to appreciate the work she did getting the monsters, the children to bed that night. She knows it. It doesn't make a difference. She lives to hear it from you. Verbalize it. You have to say it. You have to articulate it. How much you appreciate, how much you love her. That also. Well, when you have to tell her, she knows how much you love. No, you have to articulate it. You have to verbalize it. You have to let her know that you love her and that you appreciate her right? And that's because this is what she lives for. This is her life, right? This is Sarah Chizuk. Okay. Number 7. You always have to smile. You have to smile and show Simchas Achayim. It's so important that you have to show and show. You have to smile. You have to smile. You have to look happy. Right? You can't go around. You have to smile. You have to be happy. It's very hard to smile if you're not happy. So be happy. You have to be happy. Right? You have to be happy, and you have to smile. And you have to show, your face has to beam with Simchas Achayim. Does it make a difference to you, first of all? It'll make a difference to her and to your family and to the whole world if you smile and show Simchas Achayim. Number 8. Number 8 is just an attitude. Hopeful. Stress the positive, right? There's a lot of things in the world that are difficult. A lot of things in the world are not the way we would like them to be. There are a lot of problems in the world. There's a lot of stress in the world. Stress the positive. Don't stress. Stress the positive. Be positive about things. Be positive. Be hopeful, right? It may be that the chances are that what you are hoping for is not going to happen. Right? But first of all, if you know that whatever happens is a Ratzon of Hashem, and you look upon it as being the Ratzon of Hashem, so you can, there is a positive thing there. If it wasn't really what you needed at this moment, not maybe what you wanted, but what you needed at this moment, Hashem would have given it to you. So on that you can be positive. Have a positive outlook. Have a positive outlook. Hopeful, stress, always the positive. 9. And this some of us are guilty of because we're too busy. We're too busy. Devote quality time to wife and children. Not quality time. He said that, real time. When you're really devoted to them, when you're really pushing aside everything else, that comes first. That is a priority. Quality time to wife and children. And number 10, which is the final one, and number 10, which is not a difficult one, but sometimes we slip up, right? That is to remember and celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. If somebody forgets his anniversary, that's bad. You got to remember the birthdays. And that's what she lives for. That's what they live for. We are so busy. We have this to do, that to do, this stress, that stress, this problem, that problem, what's doing on the business, what's that, and sometimes we forget. We forget that it's an anniversary. Yeah, not good. Not good. Write it down. Write it down. You have to remember the anniversary. Okay. Now, if each one of us can find something about these 10 points that we can be mischazek, then we are doing something. We're not just, hearing about the crisis in Israel, about the boys going in, wondering what's going to happen next and how many victims, chas v'sholom, right? We are doing something. We're trying to improve our way of life. We're trying to make Hashem happy with us. And if he's happy with us, then he'll have the rachmonis, we'll have the chesed to take care of the boys that are there. Hamas is the evil of the world. Hamas and Hezbollah, that's not just an enemy. That's the manifestation of the evil of the world. What they did, and the rest of the world, they're trying to justify it. It's crazy, you know. Okay, I'll tell you a secret. I had to spend Shabbos at the hospital because my wife is still there. I had to spend Shabbos at the hospital, and I came early, and I just wanted to see what the world was saying about what was happening. I wanted to see what was happening, right? And it's crazy. They're saying that Israel is just going in to harm the Palestinians, right? They're saying that all they did was to protect it. I mean, this total lies. And if we know, if we didn't know it before, we certainly know it now.
get you a snack in here?
We certainly, if we didn't know it before, somebody has to close their.
I don't see a snack.
No, it's not even here. No, it's not. It's all the way down.
Somebody please close their
We have
mic.
these.
Mute the mic, please. So if we didn't know it before, we certainly know it now. The epitome, the manifestation of evil in the world is Hamas and Hezbollah. And what they did, the atrocities that they did, right? We have to do something. We have to respond. We have to do something. Right? Everyone here in Israel understands that no matter what the price, and it hurts us deeply, but we have to eliminate the evil from the world. That's what we're here for. That's our task in life. And that's what we have to do. So do one of these 10 things, and we're doing something. What do you say, fellows? You with me?
Yes, sir.
With Mamash.
Okay, and please listen. My wife unfortunately got another germ, and she's still in the hospital. Chayet Sapura Bas Rezel. Please, guys, put in a good word. Chayet Sapura Bas Rezel. She should have her full.
We'll continue having her in mind and not feel us, Rebbe.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Shalom.
Amen.
What?
Okay, guys. So we gotta be with it, and we gotta do. Did it help a little bit? Is there something that we can work on? What do you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Always.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
Have a good day, Rebbe.
Okay, so it's early here. We changed our clocks, so it's an hour earlier than usual.
Mhm.
And, okay, so
It feels the same in America.
yeah, I'm sure it does. Okay, but whatever you can do over there and get other people to do, whatever you can do it for the sake of the boys. Do it for the sake of the boys.
Have a good day, Rebbe.
Thanks, Mosh. Have a good week.
Have a
so much,
safe
Mosh.
evening. Have a quiet evening. That's what we say. Have a quiet evening.
Amen.
It's no
Amen.
sirens
Thanks.
and no boom booms and no